What's up, guys? I'm back. It's been like, what, 2 months, I think? Whatever, that doesn't matter. So you see the title. I think the Celtics have hit rock bottom. And I say that because, I think, because I thought after losing to the Pistons, the 7-19 Pistons for the second time this season, I thought maybe that was rock bottom. Okay. And then you guys know the rest. We lost to the Wizards. Here, let me just show you this stat, okay? So, the Celtics last. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 8 games, including last night, Gallinari. So the last 8 games, they have given up 30 plus points to a player on the other team. 8 straight games. Okay? And of course, in the Pistons game, Saddiq Bey drops 30, doesn't miss a 3, 7 for 7 from 3. Right? Of course, right? Saddiq Bey. The rookie, 7 for 7 from 3. Bradley Beal the next game, 35, whatever. That's just, Bradley Beal gets like 40 against us every time he plays us, so it doesn't matter. Jokic, 43. Trae Young, 40. 2 days later, Trae Young, 31. The next game, Brandon Ingram, 33 points. Okay? And then Luka had 31, I think. Because at the time I took the picture, he only had 25, but he finished was over 30. He had 31. And then, as we know, Gallinari decided to have the best game of his entire life yesterday and have 38 points on 10 for 11 from 3. I keep wanting to say, this is rock bottom, but the thing is, the bottom has gone from here to, like, the floor, okay? The bottom just keeps getting lower. I mean, we're just not coming back up. It's just not happening. And it's so frustrating. But the thing is, I saw this coming, all right? Going into the season after we lost Hayward and all that stuff and all the new additions, I was thinking we'd really be fighting 6, 7, 8 seed. That would be our ending. Like, that would where we would be in the standings at the end. We're out of the playoffs right now. 9 seed, the 9th seed right now. And obviously it's early, it's early. I don't see us missing the playoffs. I hope not, but at this rate we will. But the team just sucks. Like, it just is what it is. The team sucks, and it's just it's obviously okay. I'm just gonna keep saying it sucks, I guess. But the thing that people don't realize is that this team is really Tatum and Brown and what? Nothing. Like nothing. Yeah, Kemba Walker obviously, but Kemba Walker's shooting 35% from the field this year and doesn't play second night of back-to-backs. Okay? So that's great. And obviously injuries do play a factor. Obviously Kemba missed the first 12-something games, 12, 15 games, something like that. Smart's been out for the past, I don't know how long, and he won't be back till after the All-Star break, and then Tatum got COVID, and then Jaylen Brown, whatever. All 4 of the guys have been injured, but whatever. It's getting to the point where those aren't excuses anymore. They're just not. And I don't know who to blame. You can't really blame one person, right? Because you gotta look at Danny Ainge on one hand, okay? Because this roster construction is all time just absolutely horrible, okay? Offseason was absolutely horrible, but whatever. Roster construction, bad, Danny. Brad. Love Brad, but he's had some very questionable moments this year, coaching-wise. The other day, Nesmith played 23 minutes, and he didn't get a single shot up. That's on Nesmith also, but at the same time, you got to run plays for him. He's a guy who runs around screens, and if you don't run screen plays, what are you going to do? Okay, so there's that. And the thing about Brad Stevens is that he doesn't seem to have, like obviously X's and O's, he's a genius, right? Very smart, like, basketball guy, whatever. But he just doesn't seem to, have that motivational factor, but whatever. And then, obviously, the thing is, you can say all these things about front office all you want, but at the end of the day, players got to hit freaking shots, okay? You just got to go out there and perform. We need, Tatum has to get 25 a night, Jalen Brown has to get 30 a night, basically 25 and 30 for both, honestly, 60 points combined every night. If we want to win a game against some of the worst teams in the league at this point, because no one else on this team knows how to score the basketball. They just don't. Like, it's just a fact. It just seems like it, because Mike Gorman today went on the radio and said that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum need to focus more on winning games and not their individual stats, okay? And that they shoot. And the quote he said was, Tatum. So I think it was Tatum's averaging 27 points. You get 27 points and they lose. Well, how about you score 22 and you win? Okay, how about that? But the thing is, Tatum and Brown are making these passes, making all these like good plays. And these guys just can't hit the wide open corner shot. Like, I don't know what to tell you. You can say, oh, they're not getting these assists. But the thing is, to get an assist, the other person has to make the shot. Okay, that's how that works. And no one on this team can hit a jump shot to save their life, not efficiently at least, including Tatum and Brown at this point. They're not very efficient. But the thing is, when these guys aren't hitting wide open shots off of passes, just standing in the corner and they can't hit, it's not Tatum and Brown's fault. They're doing everything they can, and these guys just can't score. And don't even get me started defensively. I don't know how this team is somehow a top 10 defense when they have shown no effort whatsoever. Jaylen Brown is getting blown by like every dang play. He helps on Zion driving against, who was it, Tristan Thompson. Helps him driving at Tristan Thompson, leaves Brandon Ingram wide open on the wing for a 3 to take the lead in overtime. What are you doing? And I mean, the effort's just horrible. I don't know what to tell you. Like, it just seems like they don't want to play. It just seems like this team doesn't want to play basketball anymore. That they've just given up. And we're only 32 games in, and the team's given up, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And yeah, it's like, oh yay, the trade deadline's coming. We're gonna make a move, but at this point, I don't know if there's any move to make. I don't see any moves that are out there to make right now. I hope I'm loud enough. I don't know. I'm talking pretty loud, but it looks like it's not that loud on here. I'm just going to turn it up a little bit. Hopefully that's better. Because the thing is, to trade guys, to get anything you want, like anything good for them, they have to be playing good. Okay? That's just a fact. Like, you want to trade Kemba Walker? Sure, I want to trade Kemba Walker. I do. But he's shooting 35% and has a bad knee. 35% and a bad knee, and you think you're going to get something worthwhile trading him? No. What do you want, a second-round pick? Because that's honestly, I mean, if I was a GM, that's all I'd give up at this point, but obviously it's probably worth the first-round pick, and I'm just all pissed off. Is my camera out of focus again? Probably. I think if I just sit in one spot, it'll be better. But yeah, back to that. Eight straight games where an opponent has scored 30-plus points, like a player on the team. My camera's so out of focus. I apologize. That's nuts. And the thing is, like, the shots they're hitting on the other team, like, they're not easy shots. Like, Gallinari was only open for like 2 or 3 of those threes. The other ones, he was doing little stupid step backs with a hand in his mouth, and it's just not. It just doesn't. It just goes in. Like, that's just our luck at this point. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if there is anything we can do. We might just be better off tanking at this point. But the sad thing about that is that we can't even draft right. So what's the point of tanking? What's the point? I mean, look at our last look. So Danny's very lucky that Tatum and Brown were like you have to take these guys kind of picks, because if we didn't have those guys, we're screwed. Because look at this, we took Romeo Langford 2 years ago, right? He's only played like 10% of his actual games he's been available because he's injured. He came in the what was that game? In the Miami series in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, he came in and played 83 seconds before getting hurt, and we haven't seen him since. Played 83 seconds, okay? So he's not even a factor. He's not even playing, okay? And then this Neesmith kid, I like him a lot, but I mean, he just doesn't have the confidence yet. He shot well tonight, but other than that, like, he's just there. Like, he can't create. That's the problem. All these guys, right, look at this, right? Grant Williams, okay? 6'6", we don't know what position he plays, okay? He can't play center. He's too small for power forwards, but he's slow and not fast. So, I mean, he's small and not fast. So, like, we don't know what he is, okay? And he's small. He's small, slow, and yeah, it doesn't work, okay? So we have Shemi, Okay, Shemi and Grant are basically the same damn person at this point. Okay, just defenders who can't create shots at all, Okay, Neesmith, very good shooter, just sits in the corner all game. Okay, so that's 3 corner sitters right there. Jeff Teague is shooting 27% on floaters. Okay, don't even get me started with Teague. Scored 14 points tonight somehow. Robert Williams has been the bright spot of this team so far. Other than Brown and Tatum, Robert Williams is probably the 3rd best player on the team right now. Pritchard's good. He's been off the past few games shooting wise, but I like him I like him playing guard. I don't know. Like, it's just no one can create it. The thing is, everyone's saying, "Oh, these guys aren't getting assists," right? But the thing is, Tatum and Brown are the only people on the team right now who can create shots not efficiently, effectively off the dribble. They're the only guys who can. They're the only shot creators on the team. Everyone else is just a catch and shoot guy, except for Javonte Green who dunks. Like, that's all we have. And then Robert Williams who catches the lobs. Tristan Thompson tries the hook shot, and he's shooting. He's like bottom in the league in tip in shots, I think they call it. I just call them putback shots, but tip in shots, he's like bottom of the league. Like, that's nuts. He plays hard, he just can't score. I mean, it's just what it is. I think I'm like way off center in this. I'm sorry. Wait, is this better? I'm gonna move this. This is better. I don't know. Yeah, I think I was way off center. Anyways, we're like 12 minutes in. Team sucks. Okay, moral of the story. Team absolutely sucks. We're 15 and 17 right now. We're the 9th seed, and I don't see us getting any better because we just suck. I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, we only have 2 guys that can create shots, and if they're not going off, which they didn't tonight, we lose to the Hawks by 30. And obviously Gallinari went off like people always do. Against us for some reason. We just love giving up 30 points to randoms like Sadiq Bey. Obviously he's not a random. He was like the 16th pick in the draft, whatever. Or 19th pick, I think. But I mean, that was like his best game of the year by far. Gallinari shot 1. I didn't put this in this video yet. So I've recorded this like 7 times already. Gallinari, last time he played us, shot 3 for 13. And then last night when they lost to the Cavs by 1, he shot 1 for 7. Okay. And then today last night he shot, I don't know what he was overall, but he was 10 for 11 from 3. Like, holy shnikes. So, I don't know, it's just bad luck and bad effort, and we just don't like scoring the basketball. So, basically, at the end of the day, we might just be one of the worst teams in the entire NBA somehow with this roster, which on paper looks better than most, but it's fine. Not better than most, but you know what I'm saying? We're like the 4th or 5th seed on paper. I'd say 4 or 5, right? You think, with the roster? I think so. On paper. Smart's coming back after the All-Star break. Romeo, hopefully, he's coming back after the All-Star break. But yeah, that's where we're at. 15-17. Absolutely rock bottom. Although we're probably going to lose by 30 tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, in a couple days. And then I'll say we're on rock bottom again. And it's just going to get worse. Thank you guys for watching after me being gone for like 3 months. Sorry, I'm not all happy and stuff. It's just not that kind of time right now. But yeah, I'll see you guys later.